private function.
A party of English visitors takes the Blériot tour around the streets of Cambrai in northern France. They're here to find out about local hero Louis Blériot. Blériot was the first man to fly a plane 22 miles across the Channel from northern France to southeast England 100 years ago. It was a remarkable feat, considering that flying was in its infancy and many flights ended in disaster. Blériot's exploits are celebrated in many ways throughout the town. This is a monument to mark his great achievement, while this is a temporary commemorative sand sculpture in the town square.
It's very important for us because Blériot was born here in Cambrai and he was a hero. He was the one who crossed the Channel. This was like when they went on the moon. At that time it was as important, maybe even bigger, because it was the first time that we were flying over the Channel.
Blériot's associations with Cambrai are the subject of a display at the tourist office, where Monsieur Blériot's voice, recorded 100 years ago, takes visitors on an aeronautical adventure. They hear how, at sunrise on the 25th of July 1909, Louis Blériot, a 37-year-old engineer and inventor, took off from a beach near Calais, heading for England. Flying an aircraft of his own design, the Blériot 11 aeroplane, he was determined to win a one-off competition run by the London Daily Mail newspaper, by succeeding in becoming the first pilot to navigate the Channel and survive the crossing. 32 minutes after leaving the French coast, lookouts at the White Cliffs of Dover signalled that Louis Blériot was about to make history. As the intrepid Frenchman landed on English soil, ditching in a field next to Dover Castle. His prize? Some impressive silverware and, in those days, the vast sum of £1,000, plus a permanent reminder of his journey, the impression of his plane, marked in Kentish chalk high above the Straits of Dover. Blériot returns to Cambrai a hero. Mobbed by well-wishers, he was showered with awards that included France's most prestigious medal, the Légion d'honneur. Blériot's sensational success made headline news and was celebrated around the world. 100 years later, Cambrai is revisiting the story that lies behind their homegrown hero. A major exhibition at Cambrai Town Hall is packed with all things Blériot. From tiny commemorative postage stamps to a full-size version of the Blériot 11 monoplane he piloted over open sea between Calais and Dover. All exhibits carry English language translations, and many have been loaned by another Louis Blériot, the aviator's grandson.
For me, it was something really moving, because I never knew my grandfather, and I wanted to do my part to celebrate my grandfather's flight in 2009. And I've been planning to create a museum, because there is no Blériot museum in France, which is a shame in my opinion. I've been looking for Blériot memorabilia for 44 years or so. by now I have quite a lot of things to display in this exhibition. So at the Cambrai City Hall you will be able to see a part of this Blériot memorabilia collection.
Louis Blériot is keen to encourage interest in his grandfather's long and industrious life. out of pride at the many things he achieved and his place in history.
I think he was a conqueror. He was somebody who really dared to cross the channel. When you see Blériot 11, it's really impressive. This plane you've got here exhibited at the town hall in Cambrai looks like a can, a tin, and you wonder how did he manage to cross the channel with this plane.
With so many items on show at the exhibition, which is Louis' favourite?
Well, apart from the Blériot 11 that I managed to find, it is the bust of my grandfather, in a bronze bust, which has been made in the year of his cross-channel flight, and it is very, very expressive. I think it looks very, very similar to my grandfather's real face.
Louis Blériot himself would be hard-pressed to recognise his takeoff point near Calais. Now a popular tourist pleasure beach, a stone's throw from the ferry port, it still bears the name of France's illustrious aviator. And, on a clear day, visitors can catch a glimpse of Dover's White Cliffs, 22 miles away on the far side of the English Channel, that narrow strip of water Louis Blériot conquered all those years ago.
He never stopped trying, and that's what made him successful. Maybe it's something that linked more French people and English people. It was the first step across the channel. Now we've got other steps. Maybe he was the starting point.